This is a Craftool snap-all set. This is a diamond chisel set. This is called a v-gouge. Hey everybody, my name's John and welcome to my channel. I want to introduce you to some of the tools I'm using in my leather projects. You probably won't find these in your everyday toolbox. They're specific to Leathercraft. Actually, most of these tools have a single purpose. So stay with me. We'll get started. This is called a stitch groover or a stitching groover. And it's designed to cut a groove into your leather so the stitch will sit down below the surface of the leather. This is a Craftool product. That's the name brand. And it's adjustable. You can adjust the depth that you want your groove, how far you want it to set in. And you just pull back on it and it cuts a groove in it. And that's where you would put your stitch. These are called edge bevelers. They bevel the edge of your leather. They take that sharp corner off. This one in my left hand is a number 2 edge beveler and the one in my right hand is a number 3. The number 3 cuts a little deeper bevel in it than the number 2. Put it on the corner, push it away from you. Craftool is the name brand. This is a diamond chisel set. The diamond is in there because it chisels a hole the shape of a diamond, and you use it to stitch 2 pieces of leather together. You would like chisel your holes and then go back through and stitch through those holes, and you got 3 different spacers, and you just screw these on the end of this handle. It's a Craftool. You just hammer these in. These are 2 hole punch sets. They're Craftools. And the one on the front, this row here is called a mini hole punch set, and this one on the back is a maxi hole punch set. And the maxis just punch bigger holes than the minis. But they all screw into the handle. This is called a v-gouge. It's designed to take a little gouge out of your leather so you can bend it and fold it together. And normally when I use this tool, I'm making a belt knife sheath and I want to bend the leather. But it's hard to bend. And I want to shave some of this leather out on the flesh side. And that's where this tool comes in. You can just take it and take that gouge out, and then it bends right there. And it makes it easier to match together. It has a turn screw, and you can adjust the depth that you want. But it's called a v-gouge, and this is a Craftool. These are called overstitch wheels. From left to right, you have a number 5, 6, 7, and 8. The number 5 wheel is just a wider spacer than the number 8. I use the overstitch wheel when I want to mark my spacing between my stitches. This is a number 5. Here's a number 6. Here's a number 7. Here's the number 8. You may already have one of these in your toolbox, but it's a Rotary Cutter. And if you're working with a soft leather, like this Kodiak oil tan leather, you want to use a Rotary Cutter. It's lots easier to use one of these instead of a straight blade, like a utility knife. It's real easy. This is a Craftool snap-all set, and you have the different setters, and you have an anvil, and the anvil has 2 sides. It has a flat side and it has a recessed side for different size snaps. And the type of snap you're seeing right here is a line 20 snap. And this particular snap fits this recess in the anvil. And then you would use the flat side for the other part of the snap. I'll demonstrate how this snap setter works. I got a piece of leather, just a piece of soft leather with 2 holes in it that I want to put a snap in. I'll take this flat one, and I'll use the flat side of the anvil, and I'll take this setter, and that sets that part. I'll take this other snap. Now this one, the button, fits the recess of the anvil, so I want to put it in the proper slot. Put the cap on it. And you got yourself a nice snap. You're looking at a Craftool Grommet Setter. Here's the setter, here's the anvil. The anvil has a flat side and a recessed side. And the grommet goes on the recessed side when you go to hammer it in. Grommets are real easy to do on leather. You just punch a hole in your leather where you want to place your grommet. And then place that on your anvil. Put the cap on top. Take your setter. Just drive it home. You have yourself a nice grommet. You're looking at a Craftool Rivet Setter. Here's the setter. And it's got a concavity here. It's recessed to fit the cap of your rivet. And this is an anvil I already had. You can use any hard surface. I'll demonstrate how this works. They're real easy to use. I have 3 pieces of leather that I've just punched holes in. So I put them together, and now you've got a little bit sticking out. You just put that on your anvil, and put that cap on top. Take your setter, the recessed part, that's all there is to it. This is called a wood slicker. It's a burnishing tool. It's designed to smooth down the edge of your leather. And the way this works is you take like some water and wet that with a sponge, the edge that you want to burnish. And then you just go over it. It's got different grooves. If you want to use one of the grooves. This tool is called a wing divider, and it's fantastic for following a straight line or a curve when you want to scribe something. And it's adjustable with this set screw. I'll demonstrate it. You're looking at a Craftool point stylus. It's a modeling tool, and I use it to trace around patterns or to do some type of freehand. It's got a sharper square blunt point, and this other end is a round point. The name brand for these tools, most of them, is Craftool, one word, and you can find them at Tandy Leather or Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box below and point you to it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me, hit that bell so you'll get notified on my next video. Thank you for watching.